Hi everyone, Karina here. Happy Tuesday night. I just wanted to make this short video to introduce something that I'll be starting moving forward. I thought it'd be kind of cool to create about once a week, create a series of videos where I'll be showcasing a new and different superfood each week, maybe 1 to 2 different superfoods each week, and showcase their benefits, why I love them so much, how to incorporate them into your diet and your lifestyle. And today I'm going to start with ginger and turmeric. Something that I think most of us have tried or have used somehow, some way. Most of us maybe know if we like them or not by now, but I know that there are also a lot of other people that maybe are a little apprehensive because they've heard that they taste funky or that they smell funky, or maybe they just don't know how to use it in their everyday life or in their diets. And so hopefully you'll be a little bit more inspired after tonight to give them a try and see how they work for you. And so I'm going to go ahead and start with the ginger root. But actually, before I do that, with both of these roots, why they're so amazing is because they're both known for their anti-inflammatory properties. And so they help to prevent inflammation in the body, such as for people that suffer, disorders such as skin disorders, psoriasis, eczema, any kind of dermatitis, people that suffer those kind of flare-ups, any kind of arthritis, whether it's, regular arthritis, psoriatic arthritis, which is derived from psoriasis, things like that. Anything basically that can flare up in the body, it helps to prevent that. And also to calm it down a little bit. So I'm super anti-pill and medication as much as I feel like I have to be dying to take medication. I hate it. I don't like how it makes me feel. So I'm huge on food, as using food as my medicine, and that's why ginger and turmeric are so big in my life. And again, hopefully this will inspire you to kind of think about it that way too, such as using food as your medicine and just using it because you like it as well. So I'm going to start with the ginger. So basically this is the ginger root. It looks kind of like a funny monster foot. This is organic ginger that I got from Whole Foods. The good thing about these is that you can really pick any of these up at any store now. They're readily available. I happen to get mine at Whole Foods because I tend to shop more at Whole Foods and Trader Joe's. They're right next to each other here in Napa. But you can really get them at any grocery store. Fresh ginger smells amazing. It tastes amazing. And so this is the form that I usually buy it in. This is what it looks like on the inside when you cut it. And it has the best aroma ever. It just smells so fresh, so clean. It's pretty strong smell, but I love it. And then there's the ground ginger, which looks like this. I usually try to buy organic spices, but I just happened to be at Trader Joe's and picked this one up. But I like to use this one in my turmeric ginger almond milk lattes in the mornings, just because it's a little bit quicker. I don't have to worry about cutting or mincing anything. So I just put them in my latte and I'm ready to go. But I love this stuff, and it's got the same nutritious qualities, basically, but obviously fresh is always best. And so ginger is awesome again because of its anti-inflammatory properties. And what it has is it's called gingerol, and that is the anti-inflammatory compound, the antioxidant in it that helps with inflammation in the body. It has anti-cancer properties as well. So really, I mean, this is just an amazing food. I personally love to use both turmeric and ginger in my beverages, in my drinks. So for example, when I juice fruits and veggies, I'll use about a good amount, maybe about this much, maybe a little bit over a tablespoon. It's a huge chunk. I love it spicy. It makes it more spicy, but I usually love it. Not everyone loves it just because it is such a potent flavor and it kind of takes over. But I feel like refreshed. I feel healthy. I feel cleansed when I eat it. I don't know if it's just a mental thing, but I feel great every time I add this into my juices. So that's one way to get it in. I usually include both in my beverages more than anything. And so Next, I'm going to show, oh, but also with ginger, another awesome thing about it is for all of you women that are pregnant, or maybe you're just someone that's sick, maybe you're feeling nauseated, you have an upset stomach, you have a bug, some kind of a bug that's not going away. Ginger is amazing. My favorite way to make it is in a ginger tea. So I mince it. Well, first I scrape the skin off with a spoon, just because that way less of the ginger meat comes off. So I scrape it with a spoon, about a tablespoon amount of it. I mince it and I add to water that's been boiling. So I let it sit in the water in a little pan for 10 minutes once it's really hot. And I let it just sit there to kind of marinate in the water and cover it. And then after 10 minutes, I add about a half tablespoon to a tablespoon of honey. And then you have your ginger tea and a little bit of splash of lemon juice as well, fresh lemon juice, like Meyer lemon juice. And it's so, so good. I feel amazing after I drink it. I feel it's like a nice nighttime homemade tea to drink. And so that's probably my favorite way to get ginger in, other than in my juices. But for those of you that are kombucha lovers like me, the fermented tea drinks, GT's kombucha, other than Health Aid, is one of my favorite drinks. This is a delicious flavor. It's called Trilogy. It has fresh pressed ginger juice, raspberry juice, lemon juice, plus of course, the raw kombucha. And so it's pretty gingery, but I love it. And so I'm a huge fan of these. This is a great way to get some fresh ginger juice in, as well as this one, which is hibiscus ginger. So those, I'm a huge fan of these. And so next is turmeric. Turmeric looks funny. They look kind of like little worms. It's these little guys right here. And again, they're still in the same family as the ginger root. Turmeric still has a pretty potent flavor, aroma. And this stuff is strong. So I'm not necessarily in love with the flavor of it, but I do like to add it into my drinks and my food, just because I know that it's healthy and I know that it's amazing for inflammation and things like that too. So the awesome thing about turmeric is some of you may or may have not read about my open heart surgery that I had when I was 4 years old. And so my heart health is very important to me. My cardiovascular health is very important to me. So anything that I can consume that will act as medicine, I'm all about. So turmeric is great for cardiovascular health. What it does is it promotes red blood cell formation, and it prevents the clumping of the red blood cells. And so what that helps with in turn is improved circulation, blood circulation. And then in turn, because of the improved blood circulation, now you have cleaner blood, your blood is more cleansed, which leads to better skin. So for example, your skin will feel and look more supple. It'll reduce the flare-ups of acne, things like that. So it's all, your body's so, it's all connected basically. One thing leads to another. So the cardiovascular system, as well as your joints, benefit greatly from the turmeric. So again, I like to add about this much just because it is pretty strong, and I don't love the flavor as much as ginger personally. I know others do, so it's up to you, personal preference, but I add about this much, maybe half a tablespoon of the the turmeric into my juices, and I juice away, and it's so, so good. This will stain, so you want to be careful, even when I add especially when I add actually the turmeric powder form or the ground form, it stains my NutriBullet. It's like neon yellow. So you want to be careful with whatever clothing you're wearing. This is also awesome for your skin. So if you use a little bit of the ground turmeric and you mix it with a little bit of coconut oil. I found this recipe somewhere, I'll have to look for it, and you put it literally on your face, it makes your skin so, so soft. It's super supple. And so, I mean, it's just like they're both really, especially turmeric, is kind of like a body, it's healthy for your body, but also a beauty product, I would consider it to be. And also it's great for the mind. For example, you know, it's obviously, it's highly used in Indian cuisine. And so because it's so highly consumed in India, the statistics are that Alzheimer's disease is much less common in India because of their high consumption of turmeric. And so this is wonderful for your skin, for your mind, your body, your any flare-ups of any arthritis that you might have, any skin disorders, things like that, your cardiovascular system. So again, highly recommend this. And so also with the turmeric, the what's called the compound that is popular, or not popular, I'm sorry, but is the flavonoid, antioxidant flavonoid that's in this is called curcumin. Curcumin or curcumin, I'm forgetting the pronunciation. But that is the anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer property, basically, that's in this, that gives it that potent color as well. And so I just find it super unique, and so that's turmeric. So hopefully you've learned a little bit more about these awesome spices and roots and why I love them so much and how they help me in my own life. And so if you have any questions at all, you're curious how to incorporate them into your life, maybe how to cook with them or how to use them in your diet and whatnot, go ahead and leave a comment, maybe send me a message, whatever you want to do. I'd love to chat about it. And hopefully also I've encouraged you to, or you've learned a little bit more and you've been inspired to purchase it at the store. Next time you're there, maybe you want to look up some recipes and see how you can incorporate it into your own life. And so again, that's it for today. I will go ahead and post a new video next week for a new superfood, maybe 1 or 2 new superfoods. And let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a good night. Bye.